Students, you must have studied about closed figures. Now, what do we call the figure which is formed by three intersecting lines? A triangle, sir. Yes, you're right, Rahul. A triangle. It has three sides, three angles, and three vertices. Today, I will tell you about the congruence of triangle and the properties of triangle. Come, let's start. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to verify and explain whether two given figures are congruent or not. State the criteria for congruency of two triangles and apply them in solving problems. Prove that angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle are equal. Prove that sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. Prove that if two sides of triangle are unequal, then the longer side has the greater angle opposite to it. State and verify inequalities in a triangle. Solve problems based on the above results. You might have observed that leaves of different trees have different shapes, but leaves of the same tree have almost the same shape, although they may differ in size. The geometrical figures which have same shape and same size are called congruent, and the property is called congruence. Congruent objects are duplicates of one another. If two mathematical figures are congruent and you cut one figure out with a pair of scissors, it will fit perfectly on top of the other figure. So two triangles are congruent if the sides and angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and angles of the other triangle. This is the sign of congruency. The parts of the two triangles that have the same measurements, congruent, are referred to as corresponding parts. This means that corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. In short form, we write it as CPCTC. Congruent triangles.
Congruence of triangles. When two geometrical figures are equal in size and measure, they are called congruent. Congruence of two figures can be verified with superimposition method. If placed on one another, the two figures are absolutely similar. So, we say that both figures are congruent. Two triangles are congruent if and only if congruence between their apex is such that congruent sides and congruent angles of both triangles are the same. Let's understand this with an example. In the given figure, side AB is congruent to side DE. Side BC is congruent to side EF. Side AC is congruent to side DF. It means AB is equal to DE, BC is equal to EF, AC is equal to DF, and angle A is equal to angle D. Angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Important point. If triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, then triangle PQR will be congruent to triangle ABC. If triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR and triangle PQR is congruent to triangle XYZ, then triangle ABC will be congruent to triangle XYZ. The similarity of sides and angles of two congruent triangles is called congruence of parts of a congruent triangle. In brief, it is called CPCT.